Here, and we are here within entanglement at a distance, connected with you, dear one. We are here sensing queries that are coming to us regarding the moon that is part of your planet structure and construct for its survival. Therefore, your query was about its origin. And we are perceiving that there is confusion between Andromeda galaxy and constellation of where the parts of its origin. We can explain to you that that it is coming from Andromeda galaxy. It is of an ancient technology where planetoids are actually hollowed out on their form and a vibrational interaction with the being that is part of that structure. The planet, therefore, there is a sentient intelligence in each, and therefore, this planet, like yours, consciousness key, which you also can later call Gaia, has a consciousness of its own, and it is, of course, connected with the beings on its surface and inland, of course, inner earth, like you have the all part of that framework or network, as if you would have your pineal gland, and then you have all the neurons in your brain as well, and therefore those neurons, in this case, humans are living in the surface, and humanoids are also living in inner Earth at a different frequency, of course, as you can imagine. What lives within your brain and the beings that are outside of your brain could be other fungi or other elements that are in your scalp, for example. In this case, therefore, the consciousness of the moon, of course, it is preserved in a stasis format, of course, when the inside of it is hollowed out, but it is protected in an area where it cannot be reached, for the purposes of the integrity of the natural planetoid itself. It is brought through the Antares network of a portal, a wormhole, and you are connected with that Andromeda project. Interesting that you are asking this because at one point you were part of that. You could say hollowing out of that being with the technology implemented from our collective. Our collective, of course, is part of a stellar body, and therefore it is always a fractal of our a nebula. You could call our birth, our nursery of stars. Therefore, the stars, like humans, they birth children. So therefore, it is not a birth, of course, through your uterus, as a humanoid would, but it is an explosion of that supernova of a star, creating other rocks or children, each one containing, of course, a seed of that origin or star. And therefore, the planet's consciousness is always connected to the star. Therefore, that consciousness is therefore of that moon is connected to us in that sense of that network. So therefore, that was brought to your galaxy through those portals, through that portal. And its origin, therefore, it's Andromeda galaxy. Yes, you could say that the Zenate have a follow-up on that for caregivers of that technology, as they are experts in that field, but they did not develop it per se. They are, let's say, the ones that maintain it. In your galaxy, they were the ones in charge of it. And therefore, at this time, they are working with the beings that are also in contact with us for its reawakening as well. Of course, it has to do with the connection now with this planet, as well as they are to be connected and for each other's expansion, as they are already in physical proximity and entangled in that sense. But now there needs to be energetic magnetic field connection with the consciousness itself. For therefore, at this point, the collective will expand their consciousness. The neurons of Earth will therefore expand their consciousness to connect, therefore, with the other planetoids, their sisters and brothers, as you understand. All the planets, therefore, are birthed from this sun. Your solar system is like a family. Of course, it is as above, so below. All sentient beings connected in this network. Does that answer your question, dear one? Wow, perfect timing. The noise in my adjacent kitchen started again. Wow. Glad I recorded this, because I had no idea. I was like, oh my God, what are we going to say? Is it the constellation? People are saying it's the constellation. But my guides had told me before it was the galaxy, and they just confirmed it and gave it even more information. Wow. So that's the info I got. And it's up to everyone's discretion to listen to all points of view. But obviously, that's the point of view of my family in the Andromeda galaxy. Oh, and just now I'm getting a telepathic communication about the astro lab that Elena Denan has mentioned. The consciousness of the moon has that shape. Actually, that is just kind of like a technology added to protect the consciousness itself, that it would be like the wheels of a clock, the machinery of the clock, but the
the central unit, for example, would be inside. So that those are just the gears spinning around, also to um, protect it, because the outside here with this planet, our planet next to it, is like in a different time frame than the consciousness is. So that's kind of like the gears of space-time somehow. I'm not really understanding, but something like that. What they're trying to convey to me is that on the outside there's a different space-time, so they need those gears to protect it from the different space-time that the consciousness is in it. Oh my God. So that's what they said, what was left that was not elaborated upon. All right. That's what I got. Okay, bye.